Hello and welcome to my second pirate ship review, or well, ship review in a very short amount of time. It's my Spanish Brig, to be more exact. I think she is a 14 gun brig. She was definitely this was definitely one of my more enjoyable builds, and one of the harder ones. Because the whole reason how this whole ship build started out was because I found, as you can see, this ship is built on the Armada flagship hull. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a ship that came with a very big selection of colors. Okay, and I always loved that ship because it was in one of the cutscenes in an old Lego game called Lego Chess. So when I was younger, I bought the whole piece for that ship, which is basically white and blue, as you can see here. And I never used it because of the simple fact that I didn't really realize how hard it would be to make a good looking ship in those colors, you know, white and blue, and then try to get more colors. It will have to be more colors, like the deck, cannons, you know, gun ports and gun flaps, whatever, like all of those different things have to be the correct color to fit with the blue and white. And there's also one third thing I was going to say that really set me off and didn't want me to make anything for this, and it is the fact that I basically have, I counted them, I have 23 sloped blue pieces, okay? Well, that's not counting sheet slopes, because if I count sheet slopes as well, I have 50. And 50 slopes, you don't really get that far with it, especially since not half of those not have prints on them. So this was an extremely challenging build to get the shape right, because of the fact that I barely have any blue pieces to do this type of stuff. I mean, you are pretty much looking at my whole blue collection of blue parts. So I had huge troubles making it as well, which sort of put me off from time to time. I really didn't want to get on and build it and finish it because it just took so long time, and I knew that I would have to spend hours just looking for like 2 pieces. But now it's finally finished, and I'm extremely happy with her. I think she turned out great, and it was really fun and challenging to make a ship on this hull. Not just because it's black, no, it's white and blue, but it is a very small ship hull as well. I think it's only something crazy like 12 studs wide. Just very small. But without further ado, let's just get right into the ship here. And you can see here at the front we have we have a mermaid as the figurehead. We also have some nice yellow detailing there. And here we have the sloping in the front there, which took some time to figure out. But finally I remember that I had these 1x6x1 sloped bricks from our old set. What's it called? I don't remember. Basically, old set. Found those, and I just realized that those were really useful, and I tried them on the ship and looked great. Also found this slope, this wedge plate here, and which made it possible to do a very nice slope here in the front. We also have 2 muskets in the front there, and we also have the capstan in there, which cramped in the front actually. And then we all have the foremast. We have all the cannons and there, and you can see that there's a very nice snot built deck here, which I really like. I'm a big fan of this snot deck here. You can also see we have lots and lots of cannons. I almost have filled up all gun ports with cannons. You can see though that this right here is a bit bigger. The ball on the back is a bit bigger, but this is basically a hair piece and not the piece that it's supposed to be. And that is because I couldn't find them. But I have all the parts, some parts to complete. To be able to complete this, because the other side of this ship are completely missing the sheet slopes that you can see that I used right here for the sloping, and the other side is basically missing all of them except one, because I couldn't find any more. I was very happy that I could finish this off to actually get at least one side finished. So we'll be able to, and I also got some more pieces for the cannons in that order. So as soon as that arrived, I'll be able to finish the whole thing off. And here in the back you can see the captain at rudder, and he is supposed to be some sort of Spanish conquistador looking guy. He's sort of custom made. You can see you have that nice chest plate in chrome, and a custom made hat, which really isn't looking that good on the camera right now. It looks better in reality. But the store that I ordered the parts from actually had 2 of the old Spanish conquistador helmets. So I'm actually getting 2 of the original Lego ones, which is going to be great. Well, this is a Lego one, but it has some sort of thing on the top that I added. And on the very back here, you can also see more of the slope, nice sloping, and some of the details on the very back of the ship. So let me just lift her up a bit so you can see it better on the back there. There you can see some of the back details. I think it looks really good actually. You can also see the rudder there. It's a very, very fun build, partly due to the fact that I've never made a Brig before, and that means that I didn't have space for any what's it called, cabin on the back, and that was very unusual because all the ships that I built previously had a cabin, but this does not have one, and that was actually extremely fun to play around with the back here and see what I can do without the cabin and making it look good. So my English has been a bit weird in this video, but it's kind of in the morning and I filmed 4 videos now, so I'm getting a bit tired of talking. But the lighting is good, and my proper studio setup here. It's not the smaller one that I have when I film tanks, because that one is always available. But when I'm going to film ships and stuff, basically I have to set up a bigger studio, and that's what I have set up right now, and that's the reason I've filmed so many videos. And here's of course the crane, and now the battery. I'm running out of battery, so we're gonna have to end it here. But really, nothing more to show you. There's just the crane there. You can get a second, give you an overview of the ship before I leave. That was lucky. I just got around to show you everything. That would be about it. I hope you've enjoyed this review, and goodbye.